You did say you're going to try to play just about everybody. I'm wondering what, understanding that the game may have been a little lopsided, but what are some of the things that you took from the performance out there? What were some of the things that you were looking to see?
I think the guys play extremely hard. I just want to cut down the fouling, and I like the physicality, and I think that turns into fouling. It's fine purposely, but not when you're using your hands instead of your chest and technique-wise. So the fouling could have been better, and then the fourth quarter we got 9 turnovers. Otherwise, we were on pace to, be very good taking care of the ball. 15 still not bad in a 48-minute game, but you see it right there with how aggressive we were. 22 points of turnovers that we score out of their 8. So, really good job right there. Just the free throw disparity right there. It was our fault.
Jordi, hi. I'm Tippy. I'm from Israel. So the obvious question is, what did you see in Ben and Danny today?
Yeah, same thing. They played hard. Their purpose was good. Ben got penalized with a lot of hands instead of forearms and chest, which is normal. But he'll figure it out. Same thing with Danny right there, as he's got to make solid plays every time, playing off 2 feet. And I don't know if he ended up with Danny. Couple of turnovers here. So, I was happy with both, how they've worked so far, the opportunity and taking advantage of their minutes. So it was a good first game. Now we're going to have 2 more in Macau, so I'm excited to watch them play.
Hi, Jordi. Apologies if you were asked already, but Nolan gave you guys a lot of really good minutes tonight. Just what did you make of his game, and how do you think he'll be able to apply what he did tonight into the Phoenix game next week?
Yeah, I think his speed is his superpower, right? How fast he is, and he can touch the paint. He's got to keep shooting the ball and shooting it with confidence, and then defensively do what we're about: pick up 94 feet and be aggressive. And we need a lot of ball pressure, and he's done a great job. So I'm happy with his growth so far, his work ethic, and now we're gonna want to see him get stronger and sustain his speed and for longer periods of time. So very happy with him.
Hey, Coach, what did you think of Terance Mann and Michael Porter Jr.'s performance first time in the Nets uniform today?
I thought they were very good. They were pros. You look at Michael with 4 assists, I think 5 for 9. Just he did his job. Obviously he's got to get in more rhythm and play more minutes. But I was very happy with those 2. But then if you add Nick and CT into the mix, you can tell that this is not their first rodeo, that they're growing, that they've worked through the summer. So very important for what we're trying to do, showing the young guys, how to work in this league.
Going back to Ben, 6 assists, only 1 turnover, I think, tonight. Just what have you seen from him in terms of, his decision-making, maybe the poise that he's shown tonight and also just throughout camp?
Yeah, I mean, he plays like a vet. He was good with the ball, taking care of the ball, which at times in camp it was, something that, he hasn't been as good as at times. But like you said, 6-1, 9 points, plus 25 for whatever it's worth. He's the best plus minus with 5 fouls. But, that's the thing that he's got to clean up a little bit more. But I was very, very happy. Even he had those fouls early in the game. His mind was in the game, and he kept playing, and he was not really affected by it. So it tells you who he is, how mature he is at his age, and he's just going to keep getting better.
I'll take a second one.
Yes.
Noah looked really confident out there in his minutes tonight. Just how have you sort of liked how he's played from camp and into tonight's game as well, too?
Yeah, it's it's a combination of turning 21 and having a great summer. And we've all seen now he's not a kid anymore. He looks like a man. He's strong. And he's done everything. He got that play at the rim that it was impressive. He shot the three. He crashed the glass. He's a presence defensively. He is who we want to be, and he's worked this summer. And right now, this is the result you see. Now he's got to sustain it and play a lot of games this season. So I'm excited to see Noah. I'm very, very happy with his game and what he's done throughout the summer.
Jordi, how good of a job has Igor done staying engaged with what's going on the court despite not being out there?
I mean, you just got to see him on the bench supporting his teammates, and I think that tells you, how his engagement is. He supports his teammates. He comes and does his job. Obviously, he would want to be on the court, but he's on his way, so we're not really concerned. He'll be on the court soon, and him getting to be there for his teammates and do whatever he can, which is now bring positive energy. I thought that he's done a great job.
On that Yegor note, just in practice, has it still been no contact stuff? Like, where has he been at?
Correct. Yeah, progressing as we expect. Nothing unexpected, and he's getting closer every day.
And just for you personally, how exciting was it to have your debut and to do it obviously against Jerusalem in winning fashion?
I was super happy for the game. Of course, first game of mine, and especially against Israeli team. You saw the crowd was a great environment here. I was really excited before the game. Yeah.
You say you were excited. I'm just curious. Obviously, you had some foul issues. I mean, were you perhaps a little too excited? Do you think that led into some of the early fouls, or was it something else?
I think the team wants us to play aggressive. I mean, of course, not fouling. It's some of the things I need to do the adjustment for the NBA. It's a little bit different than Europe, all the rules and the grabbing and stuff. So I think second half was better for me, fouling wise. So I'll just learn from it.
Question in Hebrew, if that's okay. בן, לפני המשחק אמרת שאתה מחכה לשמוע את התקווה. אז הנה, שמעת לפני המשחק בברקלי סנטר, העיניים עליך, העיניים על דני, העיניים על העצים ודגלי ישראל, איך זה הרגיש בפועל?
מאוד מרגש. מאוד. אני חושב שזה היה מאוד אמוציונלי, גם משחק ראשון, כמו שאמרתי, נגד קבוצה ישראלית, ולשמוע את התקווה במשחק הראשון זה סופר מרגש וחוויה מדהימה.
והיה עוד מהלך שהדליק את הרשתות כבר בארץ, עכשיו זוך כדי הלילה, שאתה חותך את הבקדור, דני מוצא אותך, קח אותי למהלך הזה, בעצם המהלך הראשון על הפרקט במדעי הנץ שלך ושל דני.
כן, עוד שנייה איבדתי את הכדור הזה. יפה. כן, עוד שנייה איבדתי את זה, אבל מסירה טובה שלו, ואני חושב שאנחנו נעשה, מקווה שנעשה עוד הרבה כאלה. אני חושב שאנחנו שנינו, יש לנו אחלה IQ, ואנחנו נלמד נעשה דברים יפים ביחד.
בן, עוד שאלה בעברית. היה רגע אחד שבו אמרת לעצמך, עשיתי את זה, זה כבר לא חלום, אני פה. היה איזו שנייה במשחק הזה, שבו הסתכלת מסביב, אמרת, אני פה?
אני עוד לא חושב שזה זה, כי זה עדיין מוקדם לומר משחקי הקדם עונה, והרבה דברים יכולים להשתנות, אבל זה כן היה מאוד מאוד מיוחד בשבילי. בעיקר ראיתי את, זה מה שאני ויש פה את גיא גפני מהקבוצה השנייה, מאמן כושר, הוא מאמן כושר שלי כבר הרבה שנים, שחלמנו עליו מאוד. זה היה מאוד סופר מרגש בשביל שהוא מעביר את החימום בצד אחד, ואני מתחמם למשחק בצד השני במגרש הזה, ובאירוע הזה זה היה מאוד מרגש.
Hi, Ben. Throughout the night, you were really able to consistently find those driving lanes and getting to the cup. Just how do you think you were able to sort of like maintain that aggressiveness, especially with the early foul trouble?
I think I'm always trying to be aggressive to the rim. I think it's always, not always, sorry, open up the lane for me, and if it's not for me, so to the teammates and the others. So I think it's always good as a team to be aggressive to the rim.
you had the ball a lot tonight. You presumably been getting a lot of work, a lot of reps, throughout training camp. Just what have the focuses been from the coaching staff and areas where you think you have continued room to improve?
Where there is still need to improve. I think my shooting, of course. Defense, we'll still need to work on the details, on the technique and stuff to get better at it. And be more responsible with the ball, not a lot of turnovers. I think these are the three main things.
Hey, Terance, how you doing?
Good.
What were when you're playing in a game like this, new teammates, new environment, so many young guys out there that you're on the court with. What were you trying to bring to the game, and what do you think you were successful in doing?
I think we have a bunch of young guys, like you said, new players, and a lot of rookies. And I think I just wanted to go out there, be aggressive, and show them that they don't need to be nervous, and kind of just set the tone in that way. And hopefully they follow my lead, which I think they did.
Ben got the start, had the ball in his hands a lot. Just, what did you see from him, and how did you feel your connection was on the court out there?
Great. He's been doing great, running his units that he's been involved in. Tonight he did a good job other than the fouls. He got in foul trouble early, but he's a great point guard. He's a great pick-and-roll player, and we trust him in that, and he's going to execute that.
Hi, Terance. Nick Claxton gave you guys a lot of really good minutes. He was flying and active all over the court. Just how have you sort of liked your chemistry building with him so far in camp, and how do you think his play can sort of help you guys get to a higher level throughout the season?
When he plays like that, it brings a ton of energy. It takes us to a new level, and we expect that out of him, and we're going to demand that from him. So, he's going to bring it. He wants to. He has a great attitude about it, and you saw tonight. Thank you.